I'm officially live, by the way.
Sounds good.
If you were gonna say atrocious, terrible thing about what no one would hear anyway. But
Sounds good. Damn it. This is a funny situation. Have a royal flush. One card is forced to be played. I still think I win with it. Yeah, I win.
nice, good form.
This start is a pretty crazy start, for sure.
The seed you picked,
Yeah, just the random seed I got.
Grabber. Wait, yeah, okay.
Hey, hey, shirt siblings.
Hello.
We're shirt siblings. What makes us shirt siblings? Are we all wearing Timberwolves jerseys?
Yep. Ooh. Oh yeah. So I was gonna ask. So game one, how many? What's the? Or is there only?
Well, I'm calling it game one. I have no idea if this is going to be fun or not. If it is fun and people want to do it again, then I would love to do it again. But if it ends up being kind of dumb, then it could also be the final game.
Got it. I think it'll be fun.
It could be.
Well, we know that's true. Way to not commit.
Yeah. I like to manage expectations.
Yeah. It either will or will not be fun.
Or somewhere in the middle.
Yes, yeah. Is that possible for something to... No. It is either fun or it isn't. There's nothing between them. What would that even be?
Well, there's a difference between 0 and an empty set. Right?
I agree, but I think fun is after a finite point, and anywhere before that is not fun.
Like, would you say that someone is either beautiful or ugly, but there's no in between?
But that's not the same thing. It's beautiful or not beautiful would be a fair comparison.
I think there's a middle ground between beautiful and not beautiful.
I don't. You either are or you aren't beautiful. I mean, there's a huge spectrum on both ends, or in both categories. Peter, you're wrong on this, and I think you just need to admit it.
I think the only spectrum is the one you're on, Andrew. Boom, got it.
I'm gonna get demon.
I didn't hear what that person said, so I'm not going to get demonetized.
I heard him say something about spectrum, so I assume not politically
Distasteful.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's concrete Halloween for you.
Oh, is that Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now
Can you
I
not?
hear it.
Can you? I don't know what.
You're spotty for me,
Yeah.
and sound far away and bad.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Classic line.
That is a good one.
Tested. Good. I think we'll have 4 people playing.
It's a manageable amount. A manageable amount.
4 works out very nicely with a single Discord screen share window. I remember, which one was it? I think like Super Monkey Ball, we had like 5 people playing a couple years back, and that made it very awkward. Also, I don't remember how to do any of this stuff.
Good idea, Peter. I think it's gonna be fun.
I hope so. We were
Are
saying,
we live?
yeah, we're live. I mean, I've got a little message that says pregame/setup, so people know not to judge me for doing all of the production work in the 10 minutes before the event starts. And by production work, I mean like literally nothing. But
I personally think that these are some design choices that you've made that are very good.
I like the lighting.
a bunch of white text everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember how to get back to other people are sharing screens, but how do I see it? Multiples. Let's.
Okay, does this sound better? Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Much.
Eric says he loves your hair, Peter. That's just from the Peanut Gallery.
Oh, thanks. Who's Eric? Do I know Eric?
Helio, he's sometimes
Oh,
on the
yeah,
server.
yeah. Okay.
Classic Eric. We gonna competitors gonna like mute and deafen? I plan on talking to myself the whole time.
Yeah, so I will need to be in this channel to see everyone, but I will also be, I don't know. I mean, how sweaty is this going to be?
I'm just gonna play, and I'm happy to talk. I don't really care. I'm sure we're all running different decks anyway, so I don't think there's much.
Well,
to
we'll be on
grind
the
on.
I'll
same
lose. I'm gonna
seed.
baby rage.
Yeah, so I guess what does a seed?
It's like the rewards you get, the shop choices that are given, that sort of thing.
Boss blind or the boss
Bosses,
things?
yep.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. I assume we also shouldn't watch Peter's stream.
Yeah, probably not.
Hold on, wait, is cheating against the rules? I was just gonna play kind of slow and copy whichever you seems to be doing best.
There are no rules, sure, brother.
Didn't I type up some? Remember?
I don't know if there were rules. Mostly an explanation of
What are the rules?
what are the rules.
Rules?
Yeah. What's the plan? Do I just chill here, Peter, and I just go basically bounce stream to stream and watch and see what I'm looking at? Say what I'm looking at.
So I think there's two ways to do this. We can take a quick vote. I think either everyone can just listen to everyone talk, and that's cool, or I think the streamers, the 4 players, would go on like deafen, so they can't hear us,
I'd be fine with that.
and then we'll probably do interviews at some point. We might just ping you and be like, "Hey, time for an interview."
Like mid run, I think that'd be fun. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
What if I lose on the first hand?
you can join the casting team.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, can we not like fish? Like, can we, like if we
Ooh.
fail to just try to learn? Like, I thought it was a time limit thing.
Yeah, I'm under the impression we have infinite lives. It's just whoever goes further.
I wasn't under that impression, but I'm also fine
Well,
with whatever.
I'm okay with. I wasn't planning on having like a timed cutoff, but like, I'm okay if you wanna try a second time, but I'd say no more than 2 attempts. And
Okay.
and I mean, well, it depends how long, because like if the first attempt takes like an hour and a half, do you want to start your next one at
Right.
10? I don't know.
I guess I was just assuming a time frame thing, but
Yeah, I figured
As was
just
I.
I figured in my head I was thinking just one game, one playthrough of the seed, and I don't know. I figured that would probably take somewhere between an hour and 2 hours.
A compromise could maybe be if in 30 minutes you want to start over, you can, but any game that starts, your game can't start more than 30 minutes from now. Your game that counts. But I'm also fine with just, yeah, I don't really
Sure.
care. But I agree with what you're saying. Like, you can't have an hour and a half run and then do another one because we have an hour and 45-minute time limit or something, and then we're going to be, yeah.
We could
Yeah.
do that idea and maybe not so much a buffer, just do like 15 minutes of free play, and at the 16th minute, whatever run you're on is your official run.
Why don't we just let's just play one game? You just get one try tonight. If that ends up being dumb,
I'm
we could-
worried I'm gonna die in the first Annie. That's why.
then you can join the casting team. Because I mean, this is only game 1 of the World Series, so there will be. If this ends up being stupid, we can revise it. But I think just one attempt for tonight. To keep it
That's fine.
simple.
Okie dokie.
Cool with me.
Sounds good.
So, can all 4 of you get to the Concrete Halloween? Sorry, would you mind going back to the deck selection screen with the where you put in the seed? Or is there a way just to show what deck you have?
He's on blue
Yeah,
deck.
if you hit options. Oh, sorry, I'm on blue deck. Yes.
Which one's blue deck? Oh, +1 hand every round. Okay, perfect.
am I supposed to know the seed at this point?
I put it in that group chat.
Oh, okay.
So it should be in your DMs.
So this is a not a speed run, right? This is a hey, really consider all your options run.
Yeah, I would say
Really get lucky.
if the run is still going after an hour and a half, hopefully it's like an epic run. and that would be awesome. But if you're on like the third ante after an hour and a half, there might be some interesting questions for you during the interview.
Yeah, I don't think I can think for that long.
But yeah, after your run finishes, just come off deafen or mute or whatever, and just join us.
Yeah.
So should we click play?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
There.
And you want us
Just
to deafen and mute, or do you want to hear us
Boop,
talking
boop,
to
boop,
ourselves?
boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I think you guys should deafen.
And mute, or does deafen do both?
I think deafen does both
Okay, you
Definitely
tell
does
us when. When are we starting?
right now. Wait,
Okay.
wait, I'll do a countdown. Because everyone's roughly ready to go, right? Okay.
Oh God, I'm looking at.
Wednesday, you
Okay.
can click play if you want, because the other people are at the first screen already.
Yeah, some of them already know
Um,
what the first blind is and whether to skip it.
All right.
I'm scared.
Ba ba
Okay,
da
so definitely no.
ba ba bum 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 ba. All right, yeah. Commence.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I think we're alone now.
Oh,
Speedy.
I meant to ask this beforehand, but did you pick a weird gimmick seed where like we're all gonna pull perfect stuff every time and it's gonna be wild and crazy?
I did not pick an intentional seed. I did random game once. I saw the first screen with the polychrome and the $25 blind, and I thought this looks juicy. Like people can make some
Okay,
decisions
perfect.
right away. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Good luck, runners and casters.
All right. What do you think? What are we seeing so far?
Joe is done with the first boss dude thing.
Yeah. So we've got Bus Pup Joe in the upper right. We've got Weirdna in the bottom right. So they both skipped both of the first two hands. So they each get, I think it was a guaranteed rare Joker or a guaranteed polychrome Joker, and then the $25. And interestingly, so Wensa in the bottom left decided to play the first run. Or the first, what's it called?
Blind.
Blind. Oh, wait, no, he played the second one. Oh, this is a disaster. We're going to get roasted in the YouTube comments.
This is
There's too much happening. I can't follow anything. But we've got
Concrete Halloween is dragging the boss thing around. That was funny.
Okay, so Concrete Halloween did the same thing as Bus Pop and Weirdna. He skipped the first two things because you can see in the bottom right, he's got those two what is it called? Tags, two tags. All right, so I got. Do you know what all the Jokers do?
Not all of them. I've got a good feel for a lot of them.
So let's see.
I know I'm on Wences right now, and Wences got the one Joker where like the more you do, you just got to keep doing the same hand, right? And then it keeps giving you more mult. Also
The
foil.
Galaxy one.
Yeah, yeah. Is that what it is?
See, I have a Joker glossary that we can look up.
Perfect.
Although I don't know how to search by what it looks like. So I actually have no idea how I'm going to find it other than just scrolling through this page. And there's a lot of Jokers. But this is the content that people pay to see. Like 4 people are playing right now, and instead of those are the rare ones, those ones all satellite. No.
Hopefully one of them will lose and they can tell us what the Joker does. I see that we have Wensa is the only one with like that planet one, right?
Yeah.
Or no, yeah, yeah. And then Wordna and Joe both have the water droplet one, right? Which is Is that the one you get bonus if you have used all your discards? Is that the one?
Back to the mall. I think I used to be good at this. There. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Joe and Werna. So Joe's got 5 jokers already.
Yeah, he went Jokers fast for sure.
He's speed running. Okay, and interesting. So 3 of them took the. Oh, right, because Wensa is the only person who didn't skip both of the first 2 hands, so he got a different joker than the other 3.
Yeah.
They all skipped both. So it's interesting that we're seeing the paths diverge already.
Joe here with the checkered deck. It's a good one. I think I think that's one of my favorite decks to play. What's your favorite deck?
I like the one where you start with 2 copies of the Fool, and you can have 3 tarot cards maximum.
That's a fun one.
It feels very flexible. Go a lot of different ways. Although I just like getting the Hermit early, so I can double my money and then double it 2 more times.
Yes.
So it's like you can go up to $50 after the first hand.
Real quick.
Yeah.
So
Build
what do
some
you think
economy.
about this? We've got a blue deck out of concrete jungle. Joe's got the checker deck, and Wordna's got the checkered deck,
Yeah.
and Wentz has got the abandoned deck, no face card. So I think that we've got 3 out of the 4 of them kind of pigeonholing themselves into a strat.
Oh, and wait, so Wentz has got the one with no face cards? Is that right?
Wentz, yeah, it's a 40 card deck, right? Yeah, it's the abandoned
Yeah.
deck.
And he just got the bus stop one.
Oh,
Look at that synergy right off the bat.
Yep,
Look, you think he's afraid of any one of these being a face card?
definitely not.
No.
This is interesting. He goes for the discard, not the play. Okay.
Uh-huh. Trying to maximize actually, and so this is interesting with the what is it? There's the card that lets you increase the rank of a card by 2 cards. You can strength. That's it. It's take whatever
tarot
card
card?
it is. Yeah, the tarot card, and it increases
Yeah.
it by 1. So if he wanted to get into face cards, he could. He'd just have to work really hard at it.
I had the abandoned deck and I had that Joker once, and then I wasn't thinking I added like a Jack and a Queen to my deck, and I felt very, very dumb real quick. Because it resets. It resets if you do a hand with a
Yeah.
face card. And so I did it once and I was like, no.
Yeah, but you play by your own rules. That's the kind of plays that like you can't teach that. Those are the intangibles.
Those are the good ones.
So yeah, Joe's on ante 5. Awareness 4. Wentz is on 3, and Concrete's on 2. Oh, Joe's got 6 jokers already.
Yeah, he's got I think a negative shorty guy.
Oh, and looks like so we see his full deck. So he's forcing spades.
His the Joker astronaut one on Joe is second from the left. Is that's still a Joker that like 1 in 4 or something like that will up the level of your thing? Yep, yeah, 1 in 4 will up the level of whatever hand you just played. I love that card.
Love that Hermit.
Oh. I'm really interested in Joe's decisions here. These are interesting ones.
Yeah. Well, so he's reroll for $8. Wow. Ooh, he's got double. So this one has double tag. Except.
Oh, he did it. He took double tag.
Wow.
Joe, our current leader, I believe, right now on ante 5, round 9.
Oh, no, Joe, you got to discard the purple seal to get a tarot card. I think that's. What do you think? Do you get $1 for the discard, or if you discard the card, you get a tarot card? Is a tarot card worth $1?
Usually the tarot card is better, and like even if you get a tarot card that's no good, you can probably sell that tarot card for $1.
That's true. Reduce, reuse, recycle in that order.
Yeah, yeah.
So Weirdna, the bottom right, got every played card counts. Oh, that's the splash, right? Every played card counts in scoring.
Oh, that's a splash, and it's what, polychrome or foil or
Yes.
something like that. So it's giving
Polychrome.
him some malt
Yeah.
on top.
1.5x. Yeah, X malt.
I love that rocket ship Joker that just keeps giving you more and more money the further you advance. Oh, it's a juicy one.
Is that so? That's the one that accumulates dollars over time.
I thought so. I thought so. I get if I'm gonna get deep into the Balatro casting game, I gotta figure out how to pronounce the game name and learn all these jokers.
Yeah. Okay. You were right. Earn $1. Oh, switch to the glossary. Earn $1 at the end of round. Fortunately, it was called Rocket, so I was able to just search for it. Payout increases by $2 when boss blind is defeated, but it gradually accumulates.
Does Joe need to be concerned here? No, he got there. He has a big number. Never mind. Not even close. Joe has no reason to be concerned. He's got flush at level 7. Oof. I like the way this looks.
Although, I mean, I feel like playing flush, like you want to play flush early with that deck for sure, but I don't know how like long-term deep you can go just playing flushes, right? You got
Yeah,
to
you probably
kind of
want to transition to straight flushes at some point, I assume.
yeah, and once you do, then like every time you leveled up base flush is kind of useless. I mean it's good in a pinch if you have to play it, but
It's hard to
Oh.
go straight flushes early. I always feel like early game, like if it's hard, it's really
Oh.
hard to lean into that. I
Wait.
always feel like I have to transition.
Joe just took the flower pot. That I felt like that was a real Sophie's choice. Find the flower pot. X3 malt if poker hand contains a diamond card, a club card, a heart card, and a spade card. I don't. That's a. I think it's polychrome.
That must be it. That must be
Um,
the reason. Because I don't think he can I don't think it's possible for him to accomplish it. So
Yeah.
he's looking for the bonus on there.
Otherwise, yeah, that one. Although, so you can, I believe you can satisfy that with wild cards. I think if you played a flush with 5 wild cards, it would give it to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's got a little work to do.
What's this?
I love that $10 card on Joe's. It's one of my favorites by far.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, the
all
four
straights and flushes
fingers.
with the 4 cards. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a disturbing image, but
Yeah.
although, and actually, in his case, I mean, it's what is it, Chrome? So it's, or no, it's where it's just plus 10 malt. But I mean, he already. Oh, I guess so. He's playing. Oh, now he can do. Wait.
Yeah, now he can go straight flushes way easier, I think. That's why I love it.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it
yeah,
makes
yeah.
straight flushes way easier.
Yeah. If but interesting. He did the king, queen, queen, jack instead of ace, king, queen, jack. He could have played a straight flush, but didn't.
I like Joe's engine here. It's shaping up for a nice deep run.
Hmm. See, let's check in with Wensa. Let's see what Wensa's been. So he's still on ante 3. So he is not speed running
He did take rocket ship.
to the moon. So he will be actually Joe the only one without the rocket ship. So he will be the other 3 will be accumulating long-term value.
Yeah, I'm on Wences right now. I'm excited to see what that yellow Joker is up to at this point, or if he accidentally played played a hand with a face
Ooh,
card.
wow. And I just saw, so he's doing full houses, it looks like. He's got full house up to level 8 on the
Okay,
third ante.
okay.
Wow.
Are you a big fan of planets?
No, I don't like planets.
I usually end up, but I always think I don't know if planets are very good, and then every run I end up leaning into planets. It feels like.
Like which, you mean which planets do you mean?
So like I ended up investing so much of my money into like whatever, like if I'm going like into Mars or something like that, if I'm going for a kind or something like that, I just
Yeah.
end up like trying to spend. I spend so much money trying to get my level ups to the to planets.
Okay, so he's got an additional Earth ready to go. Also, so he just smashed the Ante 3 boss with over 20,000 when he only needed 4,000. So, wow. Very interesting to see a different style because he's got the synergy where he's also gaining value with the rocket. We saw Concrete Halloween sell the rocket, by the way. So he cashed out already.
Oh, he's all set.
Um,
Oh,
got a
he's got a real nice
totem?
card here though with that. Every time he adds a card to his deck, add some malt, add 0.25 malt. I love that Joker.
Which one is that?
It's the one that kind of looks like an old TV screen on Concrete Halloween. And like every time you add a card to your deck, it goes up in malt by 0.25. It starts at 1.0 and then 1.25, then 1.5.
Is that the farthest left one?
No, it's from the left to fourth.
Oh, got it, got it. Yeah, I mean that's that one always strikes me as it's it's I mean I feel like every time I add a card to my deck, it's kind of a difficult decision because I'm diluting the pool of the cards I want usually, unless it happens to be, cards that synergize.
Yeah, I love it for something like you're just going like aces, as many aces as you can possibly get type strats, and then because those feel like they pop up a lot in the booster packs.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. And so we're seeing Concrete, Halloween, and Wensa. They're on the same screen right now. They still both had the same Joker available. Jokers available in the shop, but they had different packs. We're kind of getting a window into how a single seed be result in different scenarios over time. And okay, so back to Joe. He got, I think, one of the best mid game tags. The in the shop, the next shop will have a negative Joker.
Oh,
Negative
that's one of the
Jokers are so.
best.
I mean, that's a big jackpot situation if he gets a good one. And
Yeah,
actually,
and
he's kind of petering out a little bit. Took 3 hands to beat that one.
well, it kind of feels like he's transitioning to straight flush right now,
Hmm.
and that's about how it's going. It's he's hanging on, I think, a little bit.
See what Joker he gets.
You got Neptune.
Ooh, that's good. 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is opened.
That's pretty good. I
That's
love that
if
one.
you've got a nice tarot card engine going.
Being double.
Scoring club card. Interesting. So if he's got enough wild cards, that can good.
He went spades, right?
Yes, his
That was his.
spades.
That card's a little hard to
Oh,
see.
that bloodstone. If you play a heart, 50% of the time it gives you 1.5x mult, which is really good if you're playing 5-card heart flushes. If he had that in spades, it'd be a no-brainer. Although
All right, Joe's on the boss. He's about to finish up this run.
not playing the straight flush that was available to him, he wants to keep the steel cards in his hand. That's all right. We grab Joe
I
for
almost
a quick interview here.
sure.
I don't know how to
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
do
know
this.
either.
I just call.
Yeah, just call him on your cell phone. Put it on speaker.
Think I won't?
Or
I don't know how to call people.
just text him.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, wow. So you are not to share any knowledge, but you're playing fast compared to the other players.
Okay.
You're already pretty deep in the run, and it looks like it's going well. Talk to us a little bit about talk to us a little bit about the deck you've got and the jokers you've got.
Deck, it's just standard flush, lots of spades, trying to get more steel cards going. Just a mess of jokers, really. I have just a ton of uncommon because I got the baseball card. It's give me 1.5x, which is nice
Yeah.
for each uncommon.
Yeah, what was the big drive for getting that flower pot? Was it the holographic and the
Yeah.
uncommon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just both of those.
Ah,
that
I
was
see.
that was a big reason why. I need some multiplier, and those get me that. Actually, I should reorder slightly.
That makes a lot of sense because I was question. I mean, on its face, the flower pot
Does nothing for
with a
me.
single suit deck is suspicious, but I thought maybe if you had a bunch of wild cards, you could satisfy it, but that's still pretty tough.
Yeah, I'm looking for an uncommon that's better than 10 malt. Is
Yeah.
kind of where I'm at this point.
But it's still doing a little work for you. How do you feel your deck is progressing? Do you feel like you're keeping up with the Annies here?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I took a big hit getting rid of the thing that gave me like 100 chips. So this is because I got the four finger to pump this up.
Oh yeah, and that's a nice -1 you get for free. Can we look at your playing cards? Your 52.
Sure.
Got
Nothing crazy, really. I mean, like I've got like 4 or 3 steel cards, and that's it. I haven't been able to do much there yet, but focusing a lot on spades.
yeah. So you I mean, we saw, of course, you're going to be playing a lot of flushes early on. What's your thinking here? Are you going to keep rolling with flushes or try to transition?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to transition. It's getting kind of late, right? Like I've got could maybe go to straight flush if I can force some of it, but I don't know what else I could do. Unless I need to start getting some better luck with, being able to duplicate some cards. I don't know if I've seen any duplicate Toro cards yet.
Interesting. Well, good luck to you.
Thank
You're
you.
playing great.
Thanks.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Well done so far.
Thank you.
All right. Where is everyone at? We've got Concrete Jungle and Wensa. Very similar spots as they have been. Wordna, just an ante ahead. Oh no. Wait. Oh, I see. Yeah, just an ante
Ooh.
ahead.
Yeah, and he's got some Be fine here? Yeah, okay. He passes the fish. He's up to ante 7.
What's your favorite boss to play against?
I kind of like them all.
That's all right. I'm the exact same way.
I don't know. I don't really like the bosses. I know the one I don't like. I hate the one that like devalues cards of a certain suit when I'm playing in that
Oh.
suit.
I hate the one that is reduce the level of the hand you played. So like if I'm
Yeah.
all in on flushes and then he just wants to just crush me on all my flushes. Ugh.
We saw Weirdna just there. He had the chance to pick the 4-fingered Joker and passed it. Ooh, and he's got Spectral here.
Oh.
Oh, he made his ace. He souped up his ace, I think. One of his aces of spades.
Joe got another negative card. It's the investment card where you get an extra $1 for every whatever they have, and it's negative. So I mean, not that he needed money, but he definitely has money.
Speaking of money, look at Wensa. He's got $105 in the bank.
Does he know he can't take it with him?
Might be his first game. He might be expecting to take this into World Series of Balatro Game 2, but not how it works.
What's his full house up to? Did I see like level 20 something? No way.
See, let's. I'm sure he'll play one here. So all heart cards are debuffed. That's the word, debuffed. Hate those buffing.
Ooh, I feel like once it might be a little concerned.
Ride the bus is up to plus 13 malt. Interestingly, with those sorts of cards that accrue value over time for playing a hand or playing a card, I found that sometimes it can be optimal to play like bad hands. So like you're not trying to win in a single, okay, level 11 full house.
11. I did miss see that.
Ooh, okay.
Oh
He
man.
still crushed it.
Yeah, that rocket. He doesn't need the rocket anymore, I don't think. If he doesn't want it. Joe with so many jokers.
Got Weirdna on the ante 7 boss, the hook. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. Oh, and he's got lovers. That's I think that is the one that converts cards. Is that into spades?
Would it be into hearts if it's lovers?
I thought that was sun. Oh no, you're right. It's got to be. Heart is love.
I don't know that for certain, but that's the clue I feel like the game is giving me.
Okay, and he crushes it in 2 hands, so he's doing just fine. Be very comfortable.
He gets to the 8th ante.
Hasn't broken a sweat yet. At least not on his feet. I'm not showing it on Twitch for obvious reasons, but I've got the foot cam.
Is talking about it enough to get you demonetized?
Probably. Although I haven't been monetized ever, so it's kind of an empty threat against myself. Oh, is this the one? Oh wait, no. Base chips. The Wensas on base chips and malt are halved. So he's gonna have to play 2 hands here, which I like how he very seriously considered. Like he looks at his 52 cards, or I guess he's got 38. He looks at his whole deck before playing every single hand.
Yeah, I think that's a really good habit that I actually should get into. I get so lazy so quickly with this game. I'm a big proponent of not calculating and just being like, hopefully this is enough.
Yeah, never calculate. Let's see, is this enough for him? Yes.
Gets there.
So he's got $130 and a rocket ship. So at some point, wow, he got so much money for that rocket ship. But at some point, he's got to start spending the money, right?
Ooh, I love telescope. Ooh, I love telescope.
Ooh.
I'm a big telescope guy. Can he afford it?
Hold on. I've got a spreadsheet I can use to check the math real quick.
I wouldn't even look at what the vouchers are if I had that amount of money. I would just say, yep,
Yes.
yep.
Oh, that's a really spicy one. Spectral cards can appear in the tarot card packs. Or
Ooh.
Because
And he has to pass on the he had to pass on the 4-finger one, but he's doing full houses, so yeah.
Ooh, so he elects to play rather than get a spectral card pack. So he must not be too interested in what spectral cards could offer him. Not at this juncture. What's Concrete Halloween been up to? Like he's certainly taking a different approach than everyone else, playing that blue deck where he gets one additional hand.
Yeah, it's an interesting tact because the other or the other three are very pointed, right? Like you're kind of going into those with some very specific strategies in mind. With the blue deck, you can kind of be open. I kind of like it.
Yeah, and you can kind of, I feel like you can get your economic engine revved up a bit earlier because you get an extra dollar for every remaining hand. So having
Yep.
that extra hand actually pays quite a bit of dividends fiscally as well as.
Yeah, early game is good. Joe with infinite jokers. Joe never saw a negative joker he didn't
Oh,
like.
he's got the mime. So
The blue one, second from the right.
no, the mime is 4 from the right, which is retrigger all held in hand abilities. So basically, like
Oh, the
his
steel cards.
yeah, steel card.
Oh. And he's got the blue one too, right? That blue Joker
Whoa!
is like broken. Like Joe is
Yeah,
ready
the
for a
blueprint.
deep run. Yeah, the blueprint. Yes,
I think.
that one is broken. Joe is gonna be going deep.
Oh, spectral card pack, Arcana pack. I still don't know what all the spectral cards do, but I always get very excited when I have one of those packs.
Yeah, it's hard to pass up. You know, you see that and you're like, this could be fun. You know, I really got to start getting into looking at the skip lines and those tags. I actually I never play around with those. I kind of just like playing, you know?
Joe has the choice with Ankh to destroy 8 jokers with a single spectral card. Will he go for it? He does not destroy 8 jokers. Smart.
I would have loved, like, if he really, wasn't happy with the direction his deck was going, I guess that's the opportunity. That's the off ramp.
Weirdna in the anti-8 boss battle here, Cerulean Bell. I think Misty's younger sister from the anime. Still playing those flushes. Also in spades. I wonder if there's anything to the fact that
Yeah, Joe is on my least favorite boss right now. decrease the level of played poker hand. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I am not a fan of that one at all.
For over 1 million. He scored over 1 million with his last hand, I saw. But now with the decreased level.
I mean, you're gonna want to one shot
Ooh,
it if you can,
ooh.
and
Okay.
that just wasn't.
I think
very
he's doing
close.
okay.
That just wasn't very. It's too bad he had to lose a level on that one, but hopefully he can recover. Yeah, Joe's well slotted for a deep run.
Anytime you have 9 jokers, you're doing something right.
You interview Wordna? I don't know how to
Yeah.
get Wordna's attention. He just completed.
He has been
Whoa.
active on the. Hey. Okay, so I got. We got a couple questions. First of all, so it looks like you're working into spades mostly. Is that fair?
That is very fair. I'm down to only 10 hearts. So, yeah.
How does a gamer of your caliber choose between spades and hearts?
Whichever one comes up first, whether I can convert hearts to spades or convert spades to hearts, then I just run with whichever one I get first.
Incredible.
Incredible, I know.
Would you walk us through your jokers and the
Yep.
sort of synergies you've got going on?
Yeah, so my jokers have the actual effects of my jokers have been kind of disappointing so far. They're not amazing, and that's my primary concern right now is getting to where my jokers are actually good. I had great like build up your money jokers and build up your poker hand jokers, but now I'm in this kind of like they're not multi enough. But anyway, so I have this one. It's foil, which is nice, but first play face card gives times
Sure.
2 mult, which is nice. Do I need to move that over? No, I think all I have is mult. And then every played card counts in scoring. Again, does nothing, but polychrome gives me some mult, so
Sure.
I'll replace that as soon as I can. Which I just nothing has come up that has been, yeah, like really great. That card changes every round, so that kind of sucks. So I'll get rid of that as soon as I can. Yeah.
I love this. So you just beat the game, and while trashing all of your jokers, you're like, these cards all suck, but it doesn't stop you.
I mean, I got so much money. I don't know if you saw it earlier. So I had the thing that like it goes up. You get X dollars at the end of every round.
Yeah, the
It goes up
rocket.
after every yeah. And I just got so much money. And and this is also so nice. That's how I've been able to thin my deck so much. So I just discard a heart and get $3 and thin my deck, and it's really nice. But again, doesn't do anything for my scoring, so I need to get rid of it at some point. It's like a nice builder, but I need
Yeah,
need some actual consistent mult.
Yeah,
Again,
you
this
might
is
have
nice.
some tough stuff coming up here, but
Yeah.
if you can get through it, right? Like you're gonna be set up really well with a really good deck.
Yeah. And this is nice when it goes off. My flush is at 12 now, which is pretty good. I almost played a straight flush earlier, then I had to double check and I realized my flush is actually better than my straight flush, so I had to purposely avoid playing a straight flush. And this is just negative, so I'll take it. Yeah. 1 and 2
Excellent.
chance.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Well, good luck on the rest of your run. Looks like you got all the makings of a run that can go really deep here if you can get 1 or 2 payoffs.
Yep, I need a good mult joker or two that like is one of the ones that I'll actually consistently proc. That's my biggest concern right now. So trying not to use all my rerolls now since I don't have as much of a money generator anymore, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, best of skill to you.
Thank you so much. Am I your first interview? Can I find that out?
We
someone passed me.
are not at liberty to say.
Okay.
But
Fine.
Joe played a little faster, so we interviewed him already.
Cool. Well,
But
thank you so much.
yeah,
Hey, thank you.
Good
This is
luck.
great.
Thanks.
Wentz it just upped the game speed.
ooh,
He's right now fighting the boss. He has a
Oh.
different boss, I think.
he can't look. I wonder if he re-rolled a blind.
That could be. All right, looks like he finished up with
Perfect
his
time.
full houses.
I think he will know. Oh, he said he BRBP back. Take a look at what Concrete Halloween is up to. Oh, he's also on the
Yeah, he's
8th
close.
ante.
Yep, he's close too. I do love that blue stamp. Oh, I love that blue stamp.
Which the blue
The
token.
one, yeah, the stamp token thing, yeah. Where if it's in your hand on the final hand that you play, um
Oh yeah,
you,
you get
you
a
get
planet.
the planet card.
Ooh, but he finishes that one with 3 cards, so he doesn't get the benefit.
Ooh, that's a
Ooh,
nice negative.
look at that!
That's a nice
Wow,
negative.
wow.
Ooh.
That always feels good. I love looking at a nice girthy hand with 11, 12 cards in it, maybe 13.
He has 61 cards in his deck. He's been playing. It looks like when we just saw his deck, there is a lot of hearts.
I think we're gonna have an interview with contestant Wensa here.
Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
Hey,
how's it going?
yeah.
Going pretty good, I think. I don't know what my opponents are doing, but I feel like I'm scaling okay, and I got a bajillion golds.
Yeah, can
Yeah, what are you gonna do with all that money?
I don't know. I was hoping I would pop into one of the jokers that scales with gold. I've got one currently. Should I click to?
yeah, can
Yeah,
you take us
yeah,
through your jokers a little bit?
yeah.
Sure. So I got pretty lucky on the very first blind. I think had a skip for a holographic joker or something. I think it was Supernova, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm like, okay, well, I want to go all in on something where I'm playing the same hand all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I did start with the deck that has no face cards, so this card seems pretty good.
Love that. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't popped off quite as quick because most of my rounds have been one hand per round, and if I could get 2 hands per round,
Yeah, you
I'd
could
be
be scaling that up a
scaling.
bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Suffering from
um,
success.
suffering from success, exactly. Uh,
Love that
Rocket, go
negative
ahead.
hand size. Love that. Just a free
Yeah,
girth up.
there's another one off of a skip for a negative joker, so that's a pretty good pull considering I'm just fishing for full houses. I had a point where I thought for like 3 or 4 minutes about Rocket versus the Joker trading card was in the shop, which your first discard of each round, if you discard 1 card, you gain 3 gold and you
Yeah.
remove it from your deck. And so I went back and forth quite a bit. I mean, the Rocket is just so much gold that I'm kind of hoping if I want to really go past, ante 10 or 11, that I luck into some sort of gold scaling thing. But if not, I'm going to wish I had taken the trading card and just filtered out to all aces and 10s or something like that. So we'll see how it goes.
Nice.
All right. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
love the bus stop strategy. Cool stuff going on.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels nice. We'll see how it does.
Yeah, best of luck in the next couple antes.
Thanks, man. I drank 11 Diet Cokes before I started playing and turned the heat in my house up to 80 degrees, so I'm hella sweaty and jittery. I'm ready to go.
Sweaty is what we want for this.
That's right. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
Never know. Diet Coke means Diet Coke. Concrete Halloween. Do we have a few minutes of your time here? Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, I'm on push to talk.
Nice.
Oh, what up?
Uh,
Run us through your deck.
yeah, would you
Show me what you're working with.
tour de Joker?
How can I see that from here? Do I just hit endless mode and then
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to the deck?
Yeah, endless mode will bring you where you want to be.
Well, I
Yeah.
just finished my 12th Diet Coke, so I'm getting a little bit sweaty here.
Popular
Basically,
meta.
I saw an opportunity to turn some cards into spades, and hearts, and I took that opportunity. Oh man, I missed. I didn't miss. I just didn't take early. Joker that would have let me buy playing cards from the Joker slot in the shop, which would have comboed really nicely with hologram, which I've been trying to feed.
Oh yeah.
The amount of chrome and polychrome and holographic cards I've gotten is absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, your whole Joker grip looks shiny.
Oh, how about that? You got that 4 finger with the square one. So
Oh my god, yeah.
straights and flushes with 4 cards. Plus they get, stronger and stronger every time you play them, right? Or the farthest left Joker does.
That one does, and I also had the 1 in 4 chance to increase the rank of your hand when you play it, but I sold it, then immediately saw it again in my next shop and did not take it. But I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't give up anything here for that.
On notice, yeah. Nice. What can you remind maybe the viewers at home that haven't been paying as close attention? Which hand are you trying to get? Or are you playing a lot of them, like flushes, full house?
So I started off searching for 2 pairs. I saw Uranus early, and I really liked it. And so I was playing 2 pairs as often as I could, leveling those up. But then when I got the 4 finger discount or whatever, I had seen a couple flush tarot cards, so I'm pivoting into flushes. But it's whatever I can play that costs or that takes 4 cards.
Yeah, kind of the Renaissance. Yeah, I like it. You're not pigeonholing yourself into a single typecast.
Yes, exactly. I hate to pigeonhole myself into Uranus, so I allow the flush to also be an option.
Yeah, nice. Well, looking good so far.
Love it.
Thanks for giving us your time. Good luck in the rest of your run.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks. This is actually my first win ever with this deck, so I'm kind of going in blind at this point, so I don't know what happens from here. But thank you. Into the wild blue unknown.
You got it.
I lost.
Oh, and shout outs to my sponsor. Thank you.
Yeah, we're in a. Oh, Anti9, what happened? We were interviewing others, so we kind of missed it.
It was as I feared. I just couldn't get enough.
Hmm.
I had really no mult to speak of. I mean,
Kind of sputtered out.
I could easily, no issue getting a flush every hand, but it just, and I had so many like enhanced cards, but it just wasn't enough. I needed one mult at least. And it just, I played a flush every hand. I accidentally played a 4 of a kind once. I guess it went to that even though I was also playing a flush, but I still don't think I would have gotten enough.
I think Joe could be in a tough spot here. If you're willing to look around at other people's decks now, I guess now that you're out, Wordna, there's a Joe's got he's gotten pretty deep already.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
I think this
Anti-12.
could be a tough one though. I don't know if he's gonna get there.
4 steals, so he's got the mime to retrigger. Oh, yeah.
Oh
I think
man,
you're right.
this could be it. What's he got going on with his tarot cards? Anything good? Spades. Okay. Yeah.
So if he discards that ace, he gets another tarot card. I don't know if that would help him.
He does have a discard.
Ooh, yes. Making a glass. I like that. You got to play glasses in this kind of situation and chance it.
It triggered. Oh no, it didn't trigger. Sorry, my bad.
Oof.
Oh no. Oh, this is pretty deep. I think this is gonna be a tough one to beat.
He only got one more. With 5 steals and the mime, I mean, if this isn't enough, what else could he have done?
Wow. Oh
He had a
boy,
discard.
Yeah.
did. Oh,
That's a
Please
deep
don't
run
use
though.
on me. Yeah.
that's a really deep run.
Was he doing the spades and hearts deck?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You and Joe did that one. Wenza did abandoned deck, so no face cards, and we very differently. Uh, Guitar did blue deck, +1 hand.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you and I think your approach as well as Joe's approach were similar. I mean, similar decks, kind of, but I think he chose to get a little luckier than you.
I'm here, by the way.
Decision.
Hey, Joe, walk us through your last boss battle. We caught the tail end of it.
Yeah, I mean, 300 million is a lot.
That's a big number.
That's a big number. I gave it my best chance. I figured I needed to get like all of my steel cards plus a few straight flushes. I ended up with a royal flush to start, which was good. I think that was my 60 million point hand.
Mhm.
But I just not quite enough to get there.
I feel like that's anti 12 is where a lot of good runs die, right? Actually, a
Yeah.
lot of great runs die there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
like-
big number.
This one felt pretty good. I felt like I really don't know where I may have misplayed. There may have been a couple times where I maybe did something suboptimal, but I did get to this far. I don't think I could have gotten over it with how I was playing. I needed more like re-triggering. I needed a red seal somewhere. I never saw one of those.
Hmm. Would that re-trigger Joker? Oh no, it's cards in your hand, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's good for steel cards, which I had, I had like 6 or 7 of them. My last hand I played, I had 5, down below.
Yeah.
So that's what got me close, but
Hmm.
yeah.
Guitar did just skip on blueprint. He
What?
re-rolled it. He re-rolled it.
You re-rolled blueprints?
Oh,
Wow.
yes. Yes.
That'll be an interview question. Maybe is he handicapping himself? He thinks he doesn't need it?
Once I did get there to his blueprint, that's it's gonna be a good one for him.
Is guitar top left or bottom?
Oh, whoops.
It's Concrete Halloween is good.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, concrete Halloween, concrete jungle.
I had the wrong scene. Thanks for, I don't know if you're watching my. Thanks for saying that. I think I really like the style that Wensa chose. The bus stop with the. I mean, getting that Joker with the deck that naturally has no face cards is very satisfying.
Yeah, that's a great pull. That's a great
Oh,
pull.
he went the low deck? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went abandoned.
And he's playing full houses. He's pulling Earth cards left and right.
Oh, I think he's got a chance to beat me for sure.
Ooh, but that not that big of a number actually.
Yeah, actually, I was expecting it to be a lot bigger.
Well, he's sitting on an Earth.
Well, I think he needs
We all
that
are sort of.
there. Does he have the card that like gives him 1.5x for having?
I don't know if he does. Is that his top right one? Because I thought the top right one was. I don't know what. Maybe that is what that is. I don't know.
The other contestants will be delighted to know that I have a browser tab open with the Joker glossary, so I can quickly look up any Joker. However, I can't search by image, so I just have to slowly scroll up and down like 200 Jokers, and it terrible.
I mean, you
failure.
could probably open the game and look that way. That's probably the better way of looking.
So, Concrete
think-
Halloween with 10 Jokers in play.
Wensa is, I think, in a tough spot here.
I think both of them look like they're
Yeah.
little struggling here.
What's the tiebreaker, by the way?
The number of chips scored on the final round.
Okay, so I should leave it on this screen.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, also we can consult the VOD. Oh, is it enough? Oh, Wensa goes down.
no.
And Concrete Halloween's got to come up with a big play here. He's got 10 jokers and so many different cards in his hand. I feel like it's got to be a big number.
So, you said I was playing a bit quicker than others.
Yeah.
How much further along was I?
I think he had probably one of the longest interviews, and you were still like 3 or 4 antes ahead of everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you finished 8 when I think Werdna was on 5. He was
Oh, okay.
second place speed run.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Wensa,
Did everybody else just insta skip the first 2?
I did skip the first 2.
Wensa did not skip the first 2. He only skipped the first 1. So he ended up with a different starting polychrome joker than the...
Oh.
And also he got a
Ooh.
ton of money.
Oh, Brian
Despite
beat it. I thought he was going to lose there.
Wensa, what happened there at the end?
I got greedy. I had the voucher for 1.5 multiplier for planet cards that sit in your inventory,
Oh, you did have that.
and I ate one of them because I thought I was gonna get enough points to create 2 more with blue seals. And then they ended up like
Oh,
what 50,000 chips short.
that's a
Misplay.
bummer. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a
Oof.
high level play. I wouldn't have even conceived of that. All the viewers at home are impressed that your mind is operating on the level that you can even come up with that sort of strategery.
Go big or go home, I guess. I think I'm going home. I assume I didn't win.
Hey, you
Yeah.
can look around. You were the only one who played your deck.
Did we
I figured
have,
the
we had
most
4 different
popular-
decks?
No, we had 3 different decks.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You and Wordna played the checkered.
Ah, okay.
I figured checkered would be the most popular.
I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised, but no one picked my favorite deck, the one where you start with the Fool and the 1 extra consumable slot.
That seems like such high variance.
Yeah.
True. I
If you
think you're right.
pop off, you pop off.
Right.
This-
Yeah, like you could go crazy with it, but it could also just be nothing, you know? Where like, I don't know, checkered is I think in my experience the most consistent. But
This boss is one of my least favorites. I
Oh,
hate
yeah,
the arm.
Especially when you're doing checkered and you're like, I have one hand I use, so
Yeah.
now it's just going to get drained.
yeah, you have to just one shot it, otherwise
Yeah.
you're gonna get
Otherwise,
far
you're just gonna get
behind.
just punished.
Or go for like straight flushes and royal flushes if you're not.
Oh,
using
it's
them.
every time you play a hand, the level of
Yes.
that hand goes down by
It's
1.
horrible.
It's,
Horrible if
it's
you're checkered.
just the worst one.
So we've got. I think Concrete Halloween could.
This is a tough spot for him, I think.
I gotta say, I look at 10 jokers, and I'm just surprised at the number not being bigger on these hands. I feel like with 10
mean-
jokers,
He chose not to blueprint, which is wild.
that's gonna be an interview question.
I have a question. How come? So I lost on ante 10 round 27, but Joe got to ante 12,
I skip.
25 rounds. Oh, it's just, skips don't count as rounds.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
That is the case.
You skipped a lot then, dang.
I skipped a little. I think the first 2 I skipped, like insta skipped. I'm like, oh yeah, this is easy. And then after that, I think I only skipped a few more times.
What was the second skip?
25 money.
When you beat the
okay.
boss blind, yeah.
Yeah, to me, the first 2 skips were a easy decision. Well, obviously, it didn't work out great for me, so maybe not.
But I mean, like checkered, I feel like is a pretty easy way to get past the
Yeah.
first round,
You're gonna
Yeah.
get a couple flushes.
Yep.
Fine.
and it just takes 2. So
You got potentially the last hand of the World Series of Balatro about to be played, unless Concrete Halloween can come up with 400,000.
I don't know what. I don't even know what he goes for here.
I don't know even know what his jokers are.
I can't be
I
the only
know.
one that looks at those jokers and is just completely overwhelmed. Like
Oh,
I have no idea what any
I
of
don't know
that.
what any of them are about what they look like.
It's a lot of shiny colors though.
I
A lot of
know
negatives,
a
obviously.
couple because I just had them, but he's got another discard. He can shape his hand here. He can go for something.
What kind of hand is he even chasing? I don't even know, like, because I don't know what his jokers are.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He wants ace, twos, threes, and fives or whatever from that
He should.
one.
He should.
Going for
Wait, flush. Looks like a
Flush.
flush.
Ooh, okay. Well, he's gonna have to play.
And a boat.
Oh yeah, he can play a flush or a full house here. He wants
I
the
think
flush.
flush was his higher scoring.
He's
one.
not
Oh.
playing the polychrome 2 though. Oh, 2 steals.
Oh. Wah, wah.
I like that he was thinking about the future though, like keeping the blue stamp card, the blue token card.
Good run, Concrete. Shame it ended so close there. So close at the end.
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
So we've got a few questions from the viewers, Concrete Halloween. One of them being,
Sure.
we noticed during one of the stores, you had the Blueprint Joker available and skipped it. Wondering if you could talk us through your thought process there a little bit.
Yeah. I had double picked the next Joker becomes negative tag, and the shop came up with the blueprint and I believe it was a tarot card, neither of which was a negative Joker, and I was really confused, and I thought it was a bug, and I didn't really even bother to look at the Joker past was it a negative before hitting reroll and trying to get a free one.
That sounds like it was a bug.
Yeah.
I think you got robbed.
Well, the VOD'll point that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does say the tag for a negative Joker. It says like base level Joker or something like that. So I don't know if that somehow doesn't apply to the blueprint. Maybe.
I think right now people are vindicating you in the YouTube comment. I mean, not like right now, but you know, 2 days when this goes viral.
True.
I'm gonna be frank with you. Also, I don't actually know what the blueprint does, so I wasn't even sweating that. Was it going to like save my run?
It's the one that like it creates a copy of the one it's next to. So you basically just get 2 of your best Joker.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oops.
And so base level, just so you know, means not foil, not holographic, not polychrome, and not negative. So maybe the only ones you had
Okay,
available
which
were one of those.
no, because the blueprint was none of those, at least that I could tell. So I don't know.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't know. We'll check the
Well, I mean,
bottom.
maybe
We'll
I'm
get to
wrong.
the
Maybe it
bottom
was.
of it.
Maybe it was hollow.
Well, congratulations to Fuss Pup, the winner of the World Series of Balatro, Game 1. Anti 12.
Yo.
100
Anti 12.
180
God.
million 370. I can't even say the number that big.
Yeah, thanks.
180 million? I've never got that big.
I thought it
That's
was
crazy.
doing so well. I can't believe how horribly that ended.
Mm.
What happened, Werner?
I just like I wish I could look at my jokers. I had like at one time I had like $80. I was re-rolling, just trying to get a joker that gives me mults. Like all my jokers that I had were like these things that get me more money, that upgrade my poker hands, that were things that would build for later when I have good jokers. And I switched gears like 2 antes ago, and I just never got a joker that did anything useful. Like I didn't get any mult. I didn't get any mult. So that was the issue. I mean, I had almost only spades in my deck, which was my goal, but it did me no good because none of my jokers did anything. Like the only mult I was getting was from them being like, whatever the polychrome or whatever it is.
Sure.
But the actual joker ability was useless to me on like 3 of my jokers.
Yeah, I was in that for a little bit. I did end up working my way out of it, but I felt that for a while. Like I had, the 10x mult from the Joker that did nothing for me, and that was good enough to stay.
Interesting.
Plus, Pup, I cannot believe how fast you are at this game. By the way, like I had you in a tiny bit corner in the on the corner of my screen just to like see what the pace was of the rest of the pack. When I was in like deciding whether or not to take the second blind or tag, you had 6 jokers already.
Thanks. Yeah, I just kind of went for it. I don't know.
I did catch Wentz up his game speed a little bit in the middle there too, which was
So
funny.
what I did was it was the blind boss where it shuffles your jokers, and I only had one multiplier. So going into that, I turned it all the way down so that I could see
Oh,
which joker
clever.
flashed, and then I turned it back up after I
Wow.
figured it out.
That's good. That's a good move. That's a really good move.
That's a big wrinkly brain strategy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I play this game in a vacuum. I don't have any idea like what any of the tricks.
We're all
Well,
learning
like
things.
the big one for the checkered deck is when they're like flipping your cards upside down, you can sort by suit and rank and like highlight. You sort by rank, highlight cards, and then jump to suit, and it'll tell you how many of each card you have.
Oh,
Whoa, how do
Wow.
you sort by suit?
yeah.
Down
Yeah,
at the
you could do
bottom, like I don't know, above or below the cards. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a game breaker.
Game 2 is going to be spicy with Joe spreading around his tribal knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, rank or suit.
Oh my gosh.
What? That is quite
So-
the game changer for us.
so-
Because
so,
I
like,
discard the first hand when it's all drawn face down.
If
It's
you
right there.
select like so go by rank, select a couple of cards at the start, and then go by suit, and then you'll like know where you can tell how many,
Where it
especially
is.
with the checkered deck,
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
because you only have 2 suits, so you just instantly know. Okay, I have this many of this suit and this many of that suit. All right.
Unless you go with kind of the avant-garde strategy of converting, into some diamonds or clubs.
Yeah, there you go.
Very smart. And then getting the card that makes all your clubs count as spades.
Yeah, I had that.
Completely
one, I think, for a
negating
little bit.
your deck choice. I'm joking.
And also, I think congrats to Concrete Halloween for second place. I think you were
Thank you.
one ahead of Wensa. And yeah, hopefully next time we're gonna get a little luckier. I think. Sounds like everyone else chose to get lucky.
That
I've
was-
learned my lesson, and we'll get lucky next time.
Yeah.
That was fun early on, just seeing like everyone kind of build into whatever they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Was cool, and then just seeing who picked what decks. Oh, it was really neat.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah.
But it was tense.
That was a good idea. That was,
Oh,
yeah,
that was
I had a good time.
Quick, did everybody just go with unlock everything, or did you guys play with just what you had unlocked?
I unlocked everything.
I played with
I-
just what I had.
I didn't even know you could unlock everything.
You have to make a new profile. I played with unlocked everything, by the way. I don't know if that. I don't think that would have mattered. That may have affected some of the RNG we were seeing.
I think
Well, not
the-
positively for me. So
yeah,
I
there
think
was
we're very even, but
there was like I definitely saw some overlap, right? Like, 'cause I think most of you saw the blueprint come up. I didn't see if Wordna did, but
I
like
didn't see it.
there were a lot of similarities, but there were also a lot of differences.
yeah. So like, if you go under guitar, if you go under your profile, like in the bottom corner, click on that. Click on like player 2, like the second one. Enter just any name. Yeah, create profile, whatever. Then click back down on that P2, and then unlock all is a button.
Mm.
So then click it again, like mouse off it, and there you go. So now you just have all of the cards on your P2 if you wanted to play that way.
And 25% progress.
Interesting.
Very nice.
this was all in the Discord message. If you would just read. You're
I
like
did-
my youngest grandson.
I had to send that as 4 different messages. Sorry, it was kind of a novel. But hopefully the couple jokes I sprinkled. Thanks
I'm
everyone
probably the only one who saw him.
for
I
playing.
like watching Guitar create this profile. That was thrilling. No, I wanted to figure out what he's gonna name it. Oh,
Yeah.
Official
good games.
tournament. GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Yeah,
GG.
good games.
I
Well
love
played.
you
Well played.
stopping the stream.